as long as I can remember, I've literally always been addicted to dopamine. So when I was younger, this was like video games, and then as I got older, even as I was doing entrepreneurship and starting my business and stuff, I was constantly just watching shit. Social media, YouTube. Recently, it's like fucking all types of short form and shit. And this is just something I did. I mean, I was still operating. I was still doing well in business. I was still whatever, getting everything I needed to get done. But I was doing all this, spending like an hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours or more, like on just social media, fucking scrolling, just like consuming stupid shit. So, anyways, I think everyone has these thoughts of like, ah, shit, I gotta lock in, I gotta fucking cut out this stuff. It's harming me. I know it's harming me. But it wasn't until I had a couple of realizations that I've actually cut it. Like, cut it. And I'm okay, I'm only a week in, right? But a week is a lot for anyone who knows, you know, who's been addicted to something, right? A week is a lot. And I mean like a week with like nothing. And I feel fucking phenomenal. I don't want to do it. I don't want to watch content for, I don't know, the rest of my life. Like it's pretty pointless. But anyways, these are the things that got me to where I am now, where I genuinely cut it. Because the hard part is not watching it. The hard part is like figuring out a reason strong enough to genuinely not want to anymore, to actually not even have a desire to anymore. That's the difficult part. That's the part that took me a long time to get to. So the biggest thing, well, I guess it actually started a couple months ago. I had a realization that how do companies like Facebook, TikTok, how do these social media companies make money? They make money based on people consuming the content on the platform, and then they create ads, and the content is free. And so essentially they are making money off of other people's time, because time is attention and attention is money. And it's very clearly displayed like that by the way social media platforms monetize. They literally value attention as money. So time and attention equals money. Now, I sat there and I thought to myself, I'm like, wait a second. If some of the most valuable companies on earth are these social media companies, and what are they doing? They're harvesting time for money. That's their business model. And I'm looking at my time, my 24 hours of time, and I'm trying to make money in this life, and yet I'm giving away time. I'm giving away my money to companies I don't care about. So that was a real kicker for me. I don't know why when I thought about it like that, it changed something in me, because I realized that, you know, everyone says time is money, but really time is money. Really, if you go to Facebook and all these companies, I'm sure they have literal like profit fucking statements of like how much an hour is worth exactly, you know? There's a number. For entrepreneurs and for high value guys who want to do more in this life, that number is exponentially higher, right? Who knows how much you're giving up just spending an hour, 2 or 3 a day on these platforms. So that was one. The other big thing was the bigger one was my fear. My fear of my greatest fear is this in life: not reaching my full potential. That by far is the single greatest fear I have. It haunts me. This is a big reason why I do everything that I do, because that fear haunts me. And so personal journals helped me look back at the past like 2-3 years of my life, and honestly I had a hard realization that in my eyes, in my view, I haven't grown much in the past 2 to 3 years. That's what I came to a realization of. At least not at the level that I would like to, and not at that transformative level that the first year of my business was like, or the first year of my entrepreneurial journey was like, right? And obviously there's, you know, whatever, high expectations, whatever. I'm very hard on myself, but still, I genuinely do believe I could have progressed way more in these past couple of years. And so that was a terrifying realization. And I've had it a couple times, but I don't know, for some reason this week it really hit me. It really hit me, among some other things, with some things in my personal life, with my relationship, realizing I've been spending too much time together with my partner, my girlfriend, and I needed some time apart to like really lock in again. Anyways, yeah, so that whole combination just it changed something in me. I realized I wasn't acting in the way that there's a man I want to become, and he simply does not watch content all the time. He simply doesn't do it. There's no room in his life for that. And I just started to question, I'm like, why am I filling this void? Why is there a void in my life? And why am I filling it with content and dopamine addiction? What is the point of all of this? So I decided to cut it off completely, just stop watching it. And a few things I've noticed instantly. Number one, that ravenous hunger that you might have had, I don't know if you've ever had it at one point, but I definitely have. It's back. Holy shit, it's back. The content has been sucking the life out of me, literally. Sucking the creative energy out of me. I am so much more creative because every time I used to be just filling silence with scrolling, right now it's silent thoughts. I'm just sitting there and I'm bored. And what happens when you're bored? You get downloads from the universe. Literally, that's how, in my opinion, that's how the universe, the source, God, whatever, talks to you. That's how it communicates with you, or he communicates with you, is through silence. He's not talking to you when you're constantly on reels. If you actually sit there and audit your time, if you were a person like me and you were addicted, bro, I didn't even have 10 minutes of silence a day sometimes, right? Unless I was like meditating or some shit. And that was good, right? If I meditated. But without it, I didn't even have 10 minutes of silence a day. Now, just imagine what you get out of, I'm having 24 hours of silence a day. There's no noise. I'm in one of the most peaceful countries on earth right now. I'm in Japan, with no content. And every day I just walk to go eat silently, fucking eat there happily, think about, and as I'm eating, I'm not fucking scrolling, I'm not talking to people, I'm not doing anything, I'm just sitting there and eating my food. And guess what happens when I eat my food? I have thoughts, very good thoughts. And if it's a really, really good one, I have to stop and write it down on my phone. It's really fucking good. And that happens constantly. I forgot how much that happens, or just how often good ideas come to you when you're silent and you're not fucking, when I'm not fucking watching content all the time. So retarded. Anyways, there's that. I'm so much more intentional with how I act during my day. I actually have a next level clarity. I have next level motivation. I have next level belief, and I'm just so inspired every day to wake up and realize, and just for some reason, without this content, I just have the time and the silence to realize that every single day is a beautiful, beautiful gift. And every single day is an opportunity for me to achieve everything I've always wanted to achieve, to conquer all my weaknesses, all my fears, and just face the day head on, face whatever, business opportunities or problems I need to deal with it for the day, or get to deal with during the day. And also just like so much more inspirational like visionary thoughts of like, holy shit, like when you watch content, it just turns off your brain, really, is what I feel like. And when it turns off, it takes time to start it up again. And now that my brain is just constantly on, not in like a overstimulating way, in like a very peaceful way, it's always on and all the thoughts are always connected. And I just have a long, continuous stream of what I want to do in this life. And it never gets broken by anything. It doesn't get distracted. So I just have this insane clarity and this insane like vision. Like I can just see exactly what I want to do, exactly what I can see. It's like I could just see the chessboard way clearer. And it's like, I have been playing a little bit of chess, I won't lie. Because I like the way that chess teaches me lessons about life, but this is one of them. It's like, imagine you're trying to play chess and then you make a move, you watch 2 Instagram video reels or TikToks or whatever the fuck, and you have to go back to play chess. How hard would that chess game be? You're not fucking winning that game. So now it just feels like I don't have any distractions. I can just sit and play the game correctly. And I think that's just a metaphor for business specifically, but life as a whole. Like I'm just so intentional with every move that I make, every hour that I spend, every 15 minutes that I spend, everything I put in, all the food I've been eating. I've noticed I've been way more intentional with, because I'm not so addicted to dopamine. I'm not craving all these high dopamine foods. I'm like, I want Japanese barbecue, high quality meat. I want some fruit, clean shit. So yeah, those are a couple things. Anyways, if you are like me and you were spending so much fucking time on content, I hope this is a sign for you. I hope this inspires you in some way. I hope this serves you on your journey to becoming your best self. And just, I don't know, content is just one of those things. I think everyone knows deep down it's not that good for you. One more thing. I thought, because my business, right? I run a jewelry brand where content is everything for any e-commerce brand. Trends, Instagram, whatever, all this stuff. Understanding TikTok trends for ads and whatnot. I'm very heavy in this like content ecosystem for my work. So I'm like, oh shit. My old thinking was like, I might need this stuff for my work, bro. Cut this shit out. Work is 10 times better. Here's the thing. I thought I needed external inspiration. Sometimes I do. If I'm really making an ad, I'll search up a specific account and like, I'm not like allergic to fucking social media. Like I'll still use it if I absolutely need it for work, but I'm not scrolling for inspiration anymore. That was just that was just like not a good belief I had that I needed to scroll for inspiration for ads and whatnot. Actually, the greatest inspirations are all within. They all come from within. I think creatives understand this. If you're creative, you understand this, that the best ideas, a lot of times they don't come from external. They come from something else, right? It's not like social media. It's not an ad you saw on the street. It's like within. It's like externally within. I don't know if that makes sense. Like from a source. And you only tap into that source by tuning into you, not by tuning into all these external videos and content and bullshit like that. So, my output has been way better. My work has been way better. My creativity, next level for product designs, for content ideas, for everything. I'm so on top of communication. I'm just so on top of everything. I started to hit people up. I'm like texting friends randomly again, calling them randomly. Like I haven't done this shit in years. It's actually sad what content does to everyone. Does to a lot of people. It did to me. It's really sad. So yeah, like I said, I hope if you are looking to do this, that you do. And I honestly wish I did this sooner. Life is phenomenal without content. It's truly phenomenal. And I hope I keep this going for as long as I possibly can. I hope it's just my new life. I think it will be, because I genuinely just don't see the advantages of being addicted to content. So yeah, thanks for watching.